Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another plan as I go, and I'm just starting out by putting down some washi. That washi is from a super long time ago. I got it off of an Etsy shop named Pokemon Garden, and I believe the shop is from China, and so it actually took a while to get to me. That's the only thing I remember about it, but I've used it a few times and I really like the pattern. So this is the kit I'm going to be using, and it's from Paugs Discoveries. It's like her coffee break kit. I think she has since reformatted it, so if you go try and see it in her shop, it may be a little bit different than how the one that I'm using looks. But she is so sweet, and she actually gave us a coupon code for 25% off, no minimum, and the code is CS Plans 25. I'll have it linked down below, and I'll have her shop linked down below with the coupon code. And so I just put in some Today headers, and then on top of that I put Sweet Kawaii Design coffee cup date cover-ups. I ordered those, I think as soon as she came out with her vinyl paper, she released a bunch of date cover-ups, and so I actually ordered those because I thought they were adorable. And I don't know when else I'm going to use them because they match this kit so perfectly, but I thought it was the perfect reason to use them. So what I'm doing now is, because the only washi tape I had that matched this kit really was that washi that I put on the side, so I was using the bigger pieces of washi that came in the kit and just using the different patterns to kind of line the bottom. And I tried to use a ruler to get them straight, but it didn't really work, so off camera I ended up peeling them all up with undo and fixing them, so if you see them later in the video and they look kind of funny, that's probably why. So that little yellow banner I used just to mark my day off because it was 4th of July, and that was in the kit on the deco sheet. And then I put down a strip of washi with a computer from Vintage Gypsy Road, which, if you guys notice, I don't know if you guys check down in the description, but I don't link her shop just because it doesn't exist anymore. So if you're looking for that or wondering where that is, I just don't link it because there's nothing to link it to. So I had put down a to-do list, and then I actually didn't like how it went into the section where the lines were, so I moved it, and instead I put a half box from the kit with an Order More sticker from Creating Co. It's on her planner girl sheet or something like that. I forget what it's called, but it's just a bunch of stickers about planning and stuff. So I put down a to-do list for my YouTube things that I needed to get done, and then because it was 4th of July, the only thing I had left was I went to a barbecue. So I used that little burger from the Organizing Companion with some stickers from the kit just to mark the barbecue that I went to. So moving on to Tuesday, I'm just putting down a little flag from Chaotic Sticker Co. And I actually use it to mark upload, but I have flags of hers that say upload, but I wanted to kind of save those because there aren't as many, and I had flags that were identical but that were just blank. So I uploaded my plan as I go, and then I had a really terrible day on Tuesday, so I used 2 of my Oddloop poop emojis throughout that day. So that first half box with that poop emoji is because my car died, literally stopped in the middle of the road. It was terrible. Maybe late for work. So then I put down a full box with a strip of washi underneath it because I needed to take up some space because I really didn't do anything that day. I didn't want to do anything that day after what had happened, so taking up some space, and I put in one of these coffee splatters, which I think are the coolest things ever. And then I wrote work in it. And then down here I end up putting a half box with some washi behind it, just again to take up some space to mark that I had to go to the dentist and get 2 fillings. It was absolutely terrible. I hate going to the dentist. Ugh, it gives me such bad anxiety. So I just put that in that half box and put another one of the poop emojis from Oddloop. And then underneath that I put down a little to-do list just for the 2 extra things that I had to do, and that was about it. Like I said, I I kind of wanted to forget that Tuesday happened. I wish none of it happened. But yeah. I think I got everything on that day. I'm trying to like make sure that these videos go at a fast enough pace that I'm not like sitting here talking about nothing, but also so that you guys can see what's going on. So on Wednesday, I just used a strip of washi with a little coffee cup from the Deco sheet, and just put that I had breakfast out before work. And then I put in on that full box another coffee splatter just to write work, and then in that little label, oh, I think I used, no I didn't, but I showed them, but that little label is from Planting Roses, and then the little money stack is from Sweet Kawaii Design, and I just used that to mark that I got paid that day from work. And then that half box is I went to go have like a meeting and a trial run of the woman that I'm going to nanny for now on, and so I just used a little emoticon from the Oddloop sampler that I've been using a lot in these spreads. And then that little like quarter box is from Libbie Co, and I believe that's her winter color scheme. But after that I went to have some ice cream, and so I used that little ice cream cone from a Planting Roses sampler. And then there's another label from Planting Roses, and I just used that to mark that we had like a family dinner. And let's see, what else? Oh, I moved it up a little bit, and obviously I could not get it straight for some reason. But I moved it up a little bit because I wanted to mark that I posted on Instagram. So I just used a little strip of washi that I could write on. That was the tough thing about this kit, is that because the patterns are so amazing, like it was hard to write on some of the washi, but that's cool. And then that little camera is from Tuuli Plans. I am so sorry if I'm butchering that name, but I also have a coupon code for her. That'll be linked down below. And then that little cloud was from Chaotic Sticker Co, and then the planner was from Planting Roses, and I just marked that I pre-planned that night. So then moving on to the second half of the week, I'm just doing the headers and the date cover-ups as I did before. I like to just do it all at once. I decided after last week just to do it all at once, just so that every single time I started a video, it wouldn't or started a clip, it wouldn't be the same thing. So that's that. I'm just putting on the dates. The coffee cups are so cute. Like, it really tied the whole thing together. I'm really glad that I had those. I have had this kit for a while, and I was actually planning to use it in like my Erin Condren, but once I started getting into like little things and stuff, it just wasn't really working out the way I wanted it to in my head. But as soon as I started doing Plan As I Goes, I was like, oh, I have to use this kit, and it worked out perfectly. So what I'm doing now is just putting down 2 strips of washi that I can layer my weekend banner over, and this weekend banner is so cool. It's like, I don't know, it's not perfect, like, because I was trying to line it up and it didn't really center correctly, but it's like a doodle banner, which I'm in love with, so I really like how that turned out. So moving over onto Thursday, let's see, what is the first thing I did? Oh, I put down a little washi strip with one of these coffee stickers from the Deco page, just to mark that I went to Starbucks before work. And then I put in another full box for work. I really liked using the like coffee smears to mark my work. I thought it turned out really cute. So that's what I did there. And then I marked that I had to go to the bank, so I didn't use that banner. I used a strip of washi with another one of the Sweet Kawaii Design money stacks, and then just wrote on top of the washi. And then, oh, this is me trying to make the undo dry. If you blow on it, it dries super quickly, so that's what I was doing. So there's that washi, and there's the money stack, and then underneath that I'm going to put in a half box from the kit with another Oddloop emoji, because I surprised my friend with Chipotle. She was not having a good day, so I went and got her Chipotle to make her happy. And after that, I took a nap, so I just put this like huge chunk of washi in. with one of the little cloud bubbles from Chaotic Sticker Co. And then I write nap time in it. And then when I woke up, I filmed 2 videos. Well, not really. I filmed this clip and then a video of Plan With Me. So then this half box is to mark the Scribble Prints Co. release. That sticker is from the same sheet as the Order More stickers that I put on Monday from Creating & Co. And in the half box I just wrote Scribble Prints underneath it. And then I used that coffee smear on the full box to mark work, and then in the half box I marked the dress-up day that we had. And then that half box is for nannying, and I used this little coffee splatter and I put the time that I had to be there at. And then underneath that I put in a strip of washi because I went and had dinner with my friend. And then I don't think I used that. Yeah, I didn't use that little splatter. And then underneath that I went ahead and put in a little flag and wrote edit in it, and I used another one of those vintage Gypsy Road laptops. And then because I had that awkward space, I just filled it in with like this dripping splatter. I thought it was cool. And then on Saturday I used this half box because we had to go to the storage container and organize everything, and oh my gosh, it was a mess. And then underneath that I put a little strip of washi with a Caress Press nail polish bottle because I finally went and had my nails done. As you can see, my nails look different. And then underneath that I actually took my friend to a comedy show to see Drew Lynch, the guy with the stutter that was on America's Got Talent last season. And so that's another just emoji from the Oddloop sampler. You guys probably can tell. But I used that little banner from the deco sheet, and yeah, that's what that was. Then on Sunday, I used another big piece of washi with a splatter, and I just wrote lazy day in the splatter because I literally sat in bed and did nothing. I was not feeling very good. I was having an off day. And I watched some Plan With Me videos. Again, that's from Creating & Co., the same sticker sheet as the other 2 stickers I used before. And then I put in a little to-do list because I had a few things to do. I had to edit my Plan With Me, and then I had to go over some scripts, and I had to work on some prompts. So that's what that little list was for. And oh yeah, I ended up cutting off an extra heart because it was going onto the line, and I didn't want to I didn't want to try and write on the line because it didn't line up perfectly, so that's what that was. And then I just went in with all of the little deco and kind of jazzed up the spread because I had it. I didn't try and use the little coffee cups or like the cups that looked like Starbucks for like frappuccinos and stuff like that, just because I knew that I could use those in the future to mark my Starbucks runs. So I just tried to use the little like more clip art-ish-esque and the coffee beans and stuff to fill up some of the white spaces. It is a white space spread, well, kind of, sort of. So I didn't want to do it too much, but I also wanted to use up as much of the kit as I possibly could. I really, really like how this spread turned out. I mean, it's kind of like, it's a ton of brown, but I really liked how it looked. I love coffee, so it was fun to work with. I think I said this in my last video, but I'm like obsessed with these Plan As I Goes. It's so much fun to sit down and film them. So here I'm just going to show you what I had left of the kit. I felt like I used up a pretty good amount. And the stuff that I have left over, I definitely see myself using in the future, like those coffee cups. So thank you guys for watching. The coupon codes will be linked down below with all the other shops that I used. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.